Thank you very much. That sounds better. I love this. We're at Symphony Center here. My name is Chip Brooks. I'm one of the owners here at Nonny, and I just wanted to take a moment before we get started with this really cool show to thank you all for being here. First of all, thank you for buying tickets, and thank you for supporting live music. Give yourselves a hand. We really appreciate it. For how many of you is it your first time at Hey Nonny? Woo! Very cool. I know we got some people here from Berkeley, right? There they are. They're not paying attention. They're talking. Wait, welcome from Berkeley. There you go. We do all sorts of crazy great live music here all the time. We try to OD on it. So you can check that out on our website, heynonny.com. Every weekend we do a live music brunch with bluegrass on Saturdays and jazz on Sundays. So you can come check that out. That's a lot of fun. Next week we've got Gerald, I guess this Saturday night I should say, is our third anniversary show. We've got the great Chicago blues player Toronto Cannon is going to be here. That'll be cool. Next Wednesday we've got what I'm really looking forward to, a great old Chicago R&B guy. Gerald McClendon will be here. And a week from Saturday we got J.C. Brooks. He's not related to me, but he's still cool. So anyway, you can check all that out. Just a couple of other things before we get started. We have the world's greatest servers here at Hey Nonny. You got Jimmy behind the bar. You got Lisa serving back here. Jimmy in particular appreciates these because he's that kind of a guy. But they can't pay the rent with applause, so be good to them, all right? And two more little things real quick. If you happen to have a good time tonight, please tell your friends or put something out there on social. And the last thing is, we've become known as a listening room, which I hadn't really even heard of before we opened this venue. But being a listening room means we put great live music on stage, as you are about to hear, and we ask that you keep your conversation to a minimum so that everybody can appreciate it. Please welcome Ralph Covert with String. 586 days ago, we did a very similar show to this here, about a week before the COVID shutdown changed. And it means so much to be back here with you guys, with Steve and Mike and sharing some live music with you. So I think tonight's going to be a night to celebrate a little bit of the church of rock and roll. So we'll start with that song as our way of welcoming you here. Let me tell you something. She was on a mission.
She had a vision of what her life could be. Maybe we should listen, soak a little wisdom. She's a rock and roller just like you and me. Let me tell you something. She used to be younger, she used to be hungry, just the way you are. Maybe you should see her as a true believer. She's just a girl with a rock and roll guitar. I love the singer, I love the song, I love the way the people start to sing along. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It doesn't matter. It's the church of rock and roll guitar. Let me tell you something. She will take you higher. She will light a fire if you let her in. Maybe you should try her. Jump into the fire. Oh, she'll take you places that you've never been. I love the singer. I love the song. I love her when the people start to sing along. It doesn't matter if it's wrong. It doesn't matter who you are in the church of rock and roll guitar. She's a little bit of sinner. She's a little bit of saint. She's had her share of happiness, had her share of pain. She can fly like an eagle. She can fly like a crow. She can soar like an angel in the church of rock and roll. Let me tell you something. She was on a mission. She had a vision of what her life could be. Maybe we should listen, soak a little wisdom. She's a rock and roller just like you and me. I love the singer, I love the song, I love the way the people start to sing along. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It doesn't matter who you are in the church of rock and roll guitar. I love the singer, I love the song, I love the way the people start to sing along. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It doesn't matter who you are in the church of rock and roll guitar. Amen, 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 You might see a rock star. I see an angel in the church of rock and roll guitar.
Yeah.
Come along on a journey to a place that you never thought you'd see. You recognize a lot of faces, a lot of faces that you never thought you'd see. In the morning, when not morning, while you're yearning for all you've lost, you get off the bus and join us in roads come in from all directions, from depression, from repression and regret. You might think you would remember how you got here, but once here you will forget. You may try chasing vacationers in case they're you home, but they really don't know they're stuck here in Taylorsville. Let me hear you sing it with me. Welcome to Taylorsville. There are rain clouds but no showers. There are minutes but no hours. Food has lost its flavor and the stories make no sense. The flowers bloom and fade too soon, and strangers and your debt spares no expense. Still the bad news never ends. There is snowfall in the summer, and the children feel no wonder. There are no stairs to walk on, only floors that disappear, leaving you falling through midair back into Taylorsville. Welcome to Taylorsville. You may stay here an hour till the power of the darkness starts to fade. The years of confusion, your illusion is a choice that you have made. You may have a drink because you think you can escape, but when you awake, you'll still be in Taylorsville. Until your healing starts revealing all the pain that concealing. Make no mistake, until that day I have to stay. Taylorsville. Welcome to Taylorsville. Are you renting or buying here again? Taylorsville. Are you quitting or trying here again? Taylorsville. Welcome to Taylorsville. Welcome to Taylorsville. Welcome to your new home. I'm gonna really try to hold it together for you. Oh, my dog has been barking all night, all night. Oh, my dog has been barking all night. My hound does not howl unless something is not right. And my dog has been barking all night. Oh, I have not seen my baby since the sky swallowed the sun. And I sit here drinking whiskey by the moonlight. Oh, my kitchen clock is coming, but I cannot sign. And my dog has been barking. Oh. Old tree branches scraping on a window pane, and I do not think I'll see my baby again. Oh, I did not mean to hit her. I did not mean to shout. She did not look back as she ran out. Oh, I have not seen my baby since the sky swallowed the sun. And I sit here drinking whiskey by the moonlight. My kitchen clock is humming, but I cannot see the time. And my dog has been barking all night. Oh, my dog has been barking all night, all night. Oh, my dog has been barking all night. Oh, my hound does not howl unless something is not right. And my dog has been barking, 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 barking. Did the dishes, got the kids to school, had a cup of coffee, 'cause I'm too exhausted not to. I should be working. Instead I wrote this note for you. Oh, make me happy. Yes, you do. And there might be magic in the laundry pile. If there is, I confess I haven't seen it in a while. But I'm not complaining, 'cause you know that's not my style. Oh, you make me happy when Too many plates balanced on his pole. One thing for certain, nothing's certain anymore. Oh, you make me happy, that's for sure. Oh, you make me happy. And things are tougher than they've been, with foreclosures in the neighborhood and changes in the wind, and all the good things seem bound to end. We might have days, we might have years, we might have laughter, we might have cheers. You might be far, far away, or you might be right here. Oh, you make me happy. Make me happy. Here's one of Steve's favorite Ralph's World song. I know you guys get to sing the la 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 part. It would make me so happy if we all sang it. When you hear the la la la's, join in. I wish that I could float around above the clouds, floating free above the people and trees. I loop-de-loop and somersault through the air, flying all around to see what I could see. I find some tools and make myself an aeroplane with blue wings. I'll strap onto my arms just like the birds. I'll be flying through the summer sky. I'll be so free, no one to tell me what to do. Singing la 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 la. I'll fly away like a blue airplane. This next one is a Bad Examples tune, but it's off the Smash record album. It's kind of an obscure album cut that we love too. You don't understand me, don't know what is real. You don't have a clue about the things I really feel. There was a time I trusted you to tell me right from wrong. You don't understand me anymore. You don't listen to me, you don't hear a word I say. And every time that I reach out, you just turn away. There was a time I held you in my arms while you cried. You don't understand anymore. You don't know me. Though you tell yourself you do. If you knew me, you'd see right through me. You would see what I'm looking for in you. Hate to see this happen, to watch you slip away. Feel like nothing that I do matters anyway. I don't believe I'm perfect, but this seems perfectly wrong. You don't understand me anymore. You don't know me. Though you tell yourself. 'Cause if you knew me, you'd see right through me. And you would see what I'm looking for in you. You say you know me, but you don't know yourself. Look at how you made your life a mess. And even if we understood exactly what has changed, you wouldn't mean a thing. You wouldn't know what's best. Stuck inside your own life, don't know what is real. You don't have a clue about the things I really feel. You talk and tell me all the things I'm doing wrong, but you don't understand me anymore. You don't know me. You don't know me. Though you tell yourself you do. 'Cause if you knew me, you'd see right through me. You'd see what I'm looking for is you. You don't understand me anymore. You don't understand me anymore. You don't understand me anymore. This next one is one of Rita's favorites, and she requested it, so I'll send this out to Rita. It's called Golden Boy. Well, do you know what you like, what you really want? It's so hard to walk in giant footsteps. It's so hard to run 10 feet behind. You're dancing in mud with feet of gold and legs of blood. Well, 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 dancing boy, turn to us before my eyes, before my very eyes. Then take your blade and leave about. Take your cuts with a raspy shout. Lead where you don't belong. It's so hard to walk in giant footsteps. It's so hard to run 10 feet behind. You're dancing in mud with feet of gold and legs of blood and all the things you should have done are sounding like a siren in your heart, in your heart, and it sounds just like goodbye. Well, goodbye, goodbye. Your friends have all gone home, and your home, this is your home. Your father's on the phone. Golden boy, say good night. There's a siren in your heart. Well, 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 laughing boy, do you know who I am? Do you recognize me now? If you had one last day, are there things that you would change or would right before? It's so hard to walk in giant footsteps. It's so hard to run 10 feet behind. You're dancing in mud with feet of gold and legs of blood. Goodbye, goodbye. There's a silence in your heart. Thank you, guys. I wrote this next song for my mom. She was dying of cancer. And the song became a really important part of her journey. She kept the lyrics by her bed, and when friends would visit, she'd hand them the lyrics and then play the song. Oh, I am. That's not the next song. The next song is nothing to do with my mom. I wouldn't play it anyway. She would approve. It's called Ghost River. It sounded so good, but it took too much planning. So we sat in the diner and let it slip away. But if we'd wandered on and left this dusty road behind us, we'd have known adventures we'd still talk about today. Bridges in darkness, mountains in the rain, ghosts on the river to carry us home again. Ghosts on the river. Your bed was soft and warm, and my job was rather boring. But we were just too young, and our dreams were not awake. It wasn't my fault, and it wasn't your problem. It was there for the taking, but the taking didn't take. Bridges in darkness, mountains in the rain, ghosts on the river to carry us home again. Ghosts on the river. Not knowing any better and needing light to see, we burned up the pages of the book we meant to read. We lay in the darkness with the ashes in our hands, and we cried like children who didn't understand, because we didn't understand. It sounded like heaven, but hell is in the planning. So we swallowed our bitterness and let the sweetness go. Now there are decades between us and futures we have squandered, but still I sit and wonder about how much we let go. Bridges in darkness, mountains in the rain, ghosts on the river to carry us home again. Bridges in darkness, mountains in the rain, ghosts on the river, ghosts on the river. Ghosts on the river. Hartigan, Gerlach, Hager, Kristi Kline, Ryan Carney. I've done about 700 streaming shows since the COVID things. They're called Staycation. And here's a song that was kind of popped up. Was written during the course of that. And it's one of the one brand newish song I'll play for you. So it's called Broken Clock. Sounds like the last 2 years, right? No plans tonight, no work tomorrow. Gonna raise a glass, celebrate my sorrow. And life's too short to wait till it's all right. I'm going to live my life on my own time. A broken clock is still right twice a day. A heart will heal if you give it space. I say, why not? Every time that they ask me why, I'm going to live my life on my own time. Hey, diddle, just wait and see. You might catch a break, but you won't catch me. I'm stuck in the middle of a great big mess. Meet temptation, I'll never resist. Got a song in my heart, chip in my step. I'll never worry about what comes next. I'm a broken clock, but I don't mind. Gonna live my life on my own time. Tick tock, tick tock. That's the march of formality, but my heart beats with emotionality. I don't fit in, but that frees me to be alive. I'm going to live my life on my own time. Hey, diddle, just wait and see. You might catch a break, but you won't catch me. I'm stuck in the middle of a great big mess. I meet temptation, I never resist. Got a song in my heart, skipping my step. I'll never worry about what comes next. I'm a broken clock, but I don't mind. Gonna live my life on my own time. Hey, diddle, just wait and see. You might catch a break, but you won't catch me. I'm stuck in the middle of a great big mess. Meet temptation, I'll never resist. Got a song in my heart, skipping my step. I'll never worry about what comes next. I'm a broken clock, but I don't mind. Gonna live my life on my own time. I'm a broken clock, but I don't mind. Hey, diddle, diddle, I got the time. So the next one is for my mom. And like I said, the song is a real big part of her process, because before that, none of her friends would talk about the shit that was going on. And then she'd have the song and she'd share it, and they'd have the conversations. And it opened up all of that world of dialogue for her. And she was an artist. She was an amazing artist, a ceramist and a sculptor and a textile batiks and dyes and all kinds of amazing stuff. She kind of made me the artist I am, I think. So I wrote this song for her. It's called Fly Little Bird, and we're going to premiere. The only other time we tried this was, I am now, among my other accomplishments, I'm now an award-winning classical composer, because I won this award. I met Jesse. I did an orchestral version of this song, won the ILMEA award. And so what we did, we took the part of the orchestral piece where the orchestra kind of creations off it, and we turned it into a little string quartet interlude in the middle of it. So this would be a real chance for these amazing musicians. Fly, little bird, take a message to the sleeping. Take a blessing to the weeping, and comfort for the sad. Fly, little bird, though the night is swiftly falling, though your journey there is calling, won't you linger for a while? May the dreams that fill your heart fill your wings as you depart. May the colors that you share remind us of the love you gave us. Fly, little bird, blessing to the weeping and comfort for the sad. Fly, little bird, away swiftly falling, though your journey there is calling, won't you linger for a while? Little bird, little bird. This next song singing, we're trying to hire to do. So we'll do Small Gray Rain. When we get to the end of the song, you guys have the part that goes, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Yeah. Fill the room with that. You stay in your room, I'll stay in my world. Somehow there always seems to be a door between us. You turn too soon, I take it too far. We lose control and seem to tumble from each other. You want my heart, I want your mind. We get confused and settle for each other's bodies. You push me away, I just can't commit. We fight too much to have a chance of being happy. And someday morning I'm watching you sleep. And without warning, things we fight about slip away like small gray rain. You're always on time, I'm always in tune. With parts of life you never seem to need to notice. You cut me with words, I try to explain. There seems to be so much to say, we lose in language. It's Sunday morning, I'm watching you sleep. And without warning, all things we fight about slip away like small gray rain. Spinning our wheels, trying to find ourselves, looking in different directions. Is that why it feels like we never seem to really see each other? You stay in your room, I stay in my world. There always seems to be a door between us. You turn too soon, I take it too far. We lose control and seem to tumble from each other. You pray to a God, I live day to day. We disagree about the things that really matter. But isn't it bad to be so in love and stumble home at 6 a.m. splashing in the rain? It's Sunday morning, I'm watching you sleep. And without warning, sir. Could I get a tall, warm water, please?
With lemon.
Straight up. Rock and roll is a fickle mistress. It chews us up, it spits us out. We keep coming back because we love this. So thank you guys for being here. This one is for all of you, for everybody who loves music. Here's how it goes. Soothes your soul, and you're pulled into the church of rock and roll. And the music seems. Wait, start this again. Sound man, heavy echo, massive miles of echo, just for the intro. Echo what he's doing. Let's start this again. We gotta get this full on, just like we planned it. You ready? Okay. Here's how we go. You hear a song. It soothes your soul, and you're pulled into the church of rock and roll. And the music seems to have the power. Say, you were talking, right? The song to hear, the melody, conspire to lift you up and somehow set you free. Calls you out to share all that it gave you. Next thing you know, you found some friends, an old guitar, and it's your destiny that you will be a star. All the while you know it's a deception, but you pay the price. Give it all, and you fly, coming back and certain you will fall. Though you tell yourself that you're the exception, while Nirvana and the Beatles and Madonna take a bow, and the guitars and the bars that we made, the winners and the wannabes are ghostly, yes, they're MP3s, amen. Alex Chilton is sleeping. Here's what I mean. Buy a van, you hit the road, you shoot a video and play some shitty shows. And the door man says you're really sure to make it. Likes. You count your streets, though they're ephemeral as your deep dreams, as if your heart is real if you can break it. While Bono and Bob Dylan and Oasis take a bow, and the guitars and the bars are gently weeping. Tell you to quit, but you know you never will. Even when your amp is silent, there's music you can feel. In the gospel of Paul Westerberg, down in his van. Amen. I'm still trying to sleep there. Years ago, the bad examples had, as often happened, we were looking for a new lead guitar player. And there's a knock on my door, and I opened up, this guy was standing there. And I didn't realize that we'd known each other for years, but we never kind of put together, at least I hadn't put together exactly who you were. I mean, but I set up this.
I don't know either.
And I opened the door and I said, "Oh, it's you." He goes, "Yeah." So we came in and he said, "So, what are you thinking?" And I played this next song. And by the end of the song, we were singing together in perfect harmony. And he said, "Well, so when do we start? What's the next step?" I give you one of my dearest friends in the world, Mr. Steve Gerlach. And in rehearsal earlier this week, he mentioned that it was the first time he had sung since the last time, 586 days ago, we were together on this stage. So. There's other girls, and then there's you. Then there's me, trapped between them, wondering what to do. You push me away, but I just won't go. And I'm not sure which one of us to blame anymore. If you could sell me to the camel drivers, I'd be led away blindfolded in the night. There's honesty and then there's truth. There's a thin but a moving line between the two. You never lie through your teeth, unless you count the things you hid from yourself as well as me. If you could sell me to the camel drivers, I'd be led away blindfolded in the night. If you could feed me to the lion tamers, you'd let the guys decide if I was wrong or right. Me and my dear blind hindsight. On keyboards, on this next song, make the string quartet recreate what I made him do in the studio. The song is Pirates off the Welcome to Deadsville album. And if you listen to the way the happening is a piano recorded backward. So what I made Mike do is we took the song and we flipped it backwards, and then I made him play along backwards. And then I turned it forwards so the piano would be there. For those folks over here, you get to see Mike play the piano backwards, so this is natural for you. So the string quartet is going to, they worked on this so hard in rehearsal, it's really amazing what they.
I was surprised, but you know.
One, two, three. I thought by now it was only natural. So far from home, it was hard to measure it. Under a stranger's sky, we were pirates. We can do this. It's live.
I think they play out front before you start.
That's what happened. I screwed up. They were perfect. I want to give you the perfect string quartet. Back to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. This next song kind of makes sense. It's called Islands of Lost Certainties. Skeletons at the end of the world, building the same things that our parents built, as if it was a matter of time until we find ourselves on that same tall hill. Mapmakers drawing monstrous beasts where the unknown still lingers. We believe that it's a matter of faith and fear, whether there's really such monsters here. And I believe in skeletons and lullabies and adventurers, and I will seek for treasure in the islands of lost certainties, wandering through these days and nights, searching for peace of home and warmth of heart, sailing around the world until the edge of the map has vanished in our past, trying to weigh the price of the here and now against the future we haven't found. And I believe in skeletons and lullabies and adventurers, and I believe in innocence and consequence and happiness. That you and me are sailing past the mast that we have seen, and I will seek for treasure in the islands of lost certainty. Remember on your journey, if you're certain or pretending that you know the way you wander, we're all going home. And I believe is off of Welcome to Desville, called Parallel Lives. And I wrote the song, the idea struck me. So often in life, we get caught in these quandaries of a decision, this versus that. And we feel like, which one is fooling me? Which one is the mistake? One of them's got to be wrong, right? I'm being taken in, and one of them is right. And it struck me one day, that's not true. So often in life, we get stuck wrestling with an A and B decision, both of which are lies. Both of which are wrong. So. And even when your glass is empty. Wrong. Example. How I teach by doing. And even when the sun is shining, you're still in the dark. And if your glass is full or empty, you're still where you are. And parallel lives can still cover your lives. You're playing Russian roulette with your life as if it's a good bet. There are things you can't remember that you shouldn't forget. Happiness runs until it's on, and then you're paralyzed. A deer in the headlights of all that you're frightened of, hypnotized, weighing the cost against all that was lost. And every one of us is certain until we're confused. You don't expect the final curtain till it falls on you. At the end of the day, there's only you to blame. You were paralyzed, a deer in the headlights of all that you're frightened of, hypnotized, weighing the cost against all that was lost. It's so hard to do what is happening to you. And it's so hard to see what is happening to me. But in the end, there's only us and them, and we're paralyzed. And you might think too late to make a difference, but you can usually catch that plane if you don't quit. And staying alive is proof that you have survived. Open your eyes, you're waiting for something to bring it in focus. Will you realize you're surrendering chances by not making choices? You were paralyzed, a deer in the headlights of all that you're frightened of, hypnotized, weighing the cost against all that was lost between two parallel lines. I've never performed this next song, even in 700 staycation shows. When I was a a kid, there was a church about within bicycling distance of my house. And the wall, the east wall of this church, had all these jutting bricks out, going all the way up, these jutting bricks built decoratively into the wall. And you can imagine for a bunch of 8, 9, 10-year-old boys, what we saw, what we imagined when we saw those bricks on that wall. There's only one reason, and it was a church, the only reason God put that wall on earth. Climb it. One day, my friends and I got on our boat. We biked over to this church, and we dropped our bicycles in the parking lot, and we went up that wall. Less timid, I was the less athletic, more timid part of the crew. The athletic guys, zoom, they're up, and the rest of us are climbing. We're catching up. I got about halfway up the wall, and this old guy from the church came up. And I was there, my friend Scotty, and my friend Peter was next to me. And and this guy ripped us the most hell-burning new one. Told us how bad we were, how wrong we were, how awful we were. And we were trapped on the wall. Our friends had gotten to the top, and one guy jumped off and ran away, and trapped on this wall. And I was so ashamed and so burned by it that I never told my parents. And I carried this horrible, horrible day inside me. It was, honest to God, I'm not making this up. It was the most horrible, painful experience of my entire childhood. In my 20s, if I just thought that memory, I would get this knot of shame in my gut so bad I wanted to throw up. It was still so vivid all those years later. A couple years ago, I was doing some heavy personal work, and I remembered that experience and how awful it was. And I realized that part of me was still stuck on that wall 50 years later. Amen. Amen, right? And I wrote this song, and I cried up for about an hour straight. I wrote the song, and then I just cried, and I held this little guy in my arms. I held him. Little Scotty on the wall. And I've got the words here because I might just get too emotional and not be able to find them, so I'll take it, Michael. Little Scotty on the wall, not afraid to climb and not afraid to fall. Little Scotty on the wall, not afraid holding your breath till it chokes your heart and bruises like death. I wish I could hold you till the panic subsides, 'cause it's not your fault, no matter how it feels inside. Oh, won't you please come home? We're waiting for you. We've heard your excuses, and we know they're not true. I know weight on your conscience like a burning hot stone. Just lay down your burden and please come home. Hidden away behind your fears. Sometimes you carry that weight for years and years. It's so hard to see when you're back tears. Little Scotty on the wall, left behind like a shadow, like a stain that won't fall. You're still holding on with your fingers and toes. All you want to do is run away, but there's nowhere to go. Oh, won't you please come home? We're waiting for you. We've heard your excuses, and you know they're not true. I know the weighs on your conscience like a burning hot stone. Just lay down your burden. Lay down your burden. Lay down your burden. Little Scotty on the wall. It's time to stop hurting, 'cause it's not your fault. Just lay down your burden. It's time to start living. Come on down and be forgiven. Little Scotty on the wall. Thank you. Take this cold shivers?
I think we could do Ivan the Terrible.
We can. Okay, we're gonna do Ivan the Terrible here. Okay, so this song, you guys get to sing again. This is a big. Okay. So on this song, you guys sing line. You guys can sing too. I want you guys to sing too, right? The line we're all gonna sing is just like Ivan the Terrible. Bartender, I'll take another one of those vodkilas. Vodkila. Half vodka, half tequila, amazing. I wasn't crying, I was like trying to stand up. So, you'll see, just like Ivan the Terrible. Just like Ivan the Terrible. That's like that. Let's practice once. You guys, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like Ivan the Terrible. Just like Ivan the Terrible. They're good. There should have been an 11th commandment that anybody who dumps you should not be allowed to be seen in public. I'm just saying. by the kitchen window, a red wine in her hand. Looks just like the Duchess of Gibraltar, and it's so hard to see her. There really ought to be people who've dumped you shouldn't be seen in public. It's just wrong for all of your friends to stand and stare. Can't make your mind up if you don't know what you want. Can't learn your lesson if you don't know what you've done. One of these days you're gonna act upon your feelings and be just like Ivan the Terrible. She said it's so good to see you. Lipstick on her tooth, smiling like she's in some infomercial. It's not too much trouble. She left her Deepak Chopra 7 secrets on the floor behind the sofa. Sweetheart, maybe drop it off for something. Can't make your mind up if you don't know what you want. Can't learn your lesson if you don't know what you've done. One of these days you're gonna act upon your feelings and be just like Ivan the Terrible. Just like Ivan the Terrible. Line them up and rape and pillage, spare the rod and burn the village. Back in the good old days, no one lived to act their age. Maybe you should close your eyes. Hope your friends are not as blind as you were all those mornings with her. Somebody ought to knock her silly. Give her one more for the cat, one more for the future generations. There's no easy way to say it, but maybe there's nothing wrong with turning it into something clean and simple. Keeping it in only leads to stress and indigestion. Can't make your mind up if you don't know what you want. Can't learn your lesson if you don't know what you've done. One of these days you're gonna act upon your feelings and be just like Ivan the Terrible. Just like Ivan the Terrible. Just like Ivan the Terrible. Just like Ivan the Terrible.
Three verses, three choruses, and a bridge, but it's like 2 minutes.
You know, it was actually well written for once. So years and years ago, I lived in the Ranch Triangle neighborhood, Sheffield and Armitage, and there used to be a club called the West End, great little rock club. And they closed, right? And I lived like a block and a half from the West End. Mick Jagger flew in and spent the night hanging out at the West End. The last night they were open. It was one of those weird moments in my life, like, what? Mick Jagger was hanging out at my bar that I always played at, that I loved, that I almost went to last night. Weird. And a weird thing happened to my brain. I was like, holy shit. I know this sounds weird, but holy shit, Mick Jagger is a real person. And all of a sudden, everything changed. And all of a sudden, as soon as I thought that, the Beatles were, my uber super group that I loved and really shaped me. I said, holy shit. And Paul McCartney were real people. And then, all of a sudden, I'm like, that must have hurt so much for them as people, as human beings, when that band broke up. And it was this, all of a sudden I felt that. So that's what inspired this song. Thinking how much pain, they weren't heroes all of a sudden, they weren't like deities. They were just guys that loved making music together, that had this dream, and then it broke. I was thinking about how close we came before it slipped away, like a coin down the drain, like a face in a window. After you said goodbye, and I was looking through an old magazine when I saw your picture, thought of how much you changed, like the map of a city rebuilt after the war. And I really don't know how it happened so fast, how we all grew so old, how we got out of touch, but I still feel cold, cold shivers, 'cause I wanted it so much. And I was thinking how it swept us away and we were helpless once our choice had been made, like a bullet in the barrel of a gun that had been fired. And I was thinking about the truth I denied, trying to remember just which times I lied, lies I repeated. So often they seem true. And I really don't know how it happened so fast, how we all grew so old, how we fell out of touch, but I still feel cold, cold shivers, 'cause I wanted it so much. And I've been looking for the reasons why we grew to be so cold. And I've been hoping that the bridges we burned were all behind us after all. And I was whistling an old melody, what we used to sing, and it felt incomplete, like a book you never finished, but never put away. And I really don't know how it happened so fast, how we all grew so old, how we got out of touch, but I still feel cold, cold shivers, 'cause I wanted it so much. Cold, cold shivers, 'cause I wanted it so much. This was kind of a self-portrait. I used to play at the Green Mill when I first got to Chicago. Back in the old days when it was just a shitty bar in a shitty neighborhood.
It still is, Ralph.
Oh, it was rough. It was rough. It was rough. One of the doormen ran about 3 hookers out of the room, and the Appalachians would get drunk and come in about 2 o'clock and stand in the back and move. The knifing in front of me on stage one night. It was rough. It was a good night. One of the hookers would buy me breakfast. They never partook of their business practices, but they liked me. It was a slow night. I was. What doing?
You were involved, there was a slow night.
I was involved. So this is a portrait of me. I wrote this song back then. It's kind of a self-portrait of the artist. I had this stupid little Van Dyke goatee. What the fuck was that thing? I facial hair. It must have been like years for this scraggly little thing. And one of the hookers brought me breakfast. They're like, "You're just funny. You're damaged." Calico Kid said, "Please, won't you stay? I'm not like the others. I won't run away." I'm thinking of the beard. Calico Kid said, "Please, won't you stay? I'm not like the others. I won't run away. And if you like, we can stay here all night. We'll talk about beauty, talk about life, 'cause it's oh so good to talk with you," said the Calico Kid. The Calico Kid. And when the night watchman came into the bar, he said, "The winter is coming, but it won't get this far." He ordered a drink and stared off into space, and the Lincoln Park critics stared on with distaste and said, "I don't know what I'm doing here with the Calico Kid." The Calico Kid. And where have you hidden your trinkets away? How have you spent your nights and your days? Drifting away, drifting away, drifting away with the Calico Kid. shine on. Bad day for bumper shoes. Hey Mike, take me to church. And it's so cool that I took all the instruments out of it except for the strings. Tiny bit of mic. And maybe a little Steve Gerlach. Do you want to come up? He's like, I'm okay. So.
You said.
So the original is really kind of bluesy. You know, Believe in Miracles is a song by Vita Guitars, right? So John Dewich on guitar, nice churchy organ, nice Chicago blues. And I said to Mike, wouldn't it be so cool to take the song and do it like a Duke Ellington tune? And he's like, I can do that. So, are I playing the beginning on this?
I can do it. Maybe.
Oh, change your name for me, I ask you to. I changed my world so it spins around you. And the reason is easy.
Okay.
Go away. Sorry, I'm gonna art direct this. And what? Slow it down. You changed your name for me when I asked you to. I changed my world so it spins around you. The reason is easy to see. We believe in miracles, miracles, and we will watch the years run their course as our friends break up or get divorced. And it's so hard to see when you believe in miracles. Well, my heart stopped in the middle of the street when you caught my eye. Even now, it's hard to believe you're in my life. Well, hold me close. Mike, you got the solo, by the way. As I hold her child. She's got her mother's dreams and her father's eyes. And with love she will grow up to believe in miracles. changes my world. So it spins around you. And the reason is easy to see. And over there providing quality silence, Mr. Steve Gerlach. I'm going to send this next song out to Rita.
Yeah.
Trying to climb the walls I built around you. Tired of being here without you. Everything that's old is shades of what is new. You are what I'm after. Sorry for the stones I scattered everywhere, even as they piled up between us. I miss the innocence of happiness with you. I miss the sound of your laughter. Oh, please be my girl again. I'll be your best friend. You're everything that matters. Please let the sun shine in. I'll be there till the end. Happy ever after. Happy ever after. I wish that I could make the pain all disappear. I wish that I had done things better. I know I let you down, but try to make it clear. You are my sunny weather. Please be my girl again. I'll be your best friend. You're everything that matters. Please let the sun shine in. Till the end. Happy ever after. Happy ever after. Why should we try again? Why should you let me in? Storms fade and night comes, but I believe our love will last. And so I'd like to ask, please be my girl again. I'll be your best friend. You're everything that matters. Please let the sun shine in. I'll be there till the end. Happy ever after. Happy ever after. Happy ever after. Thank you guys so much. My guardian, Gerlach, Mr. Gross, Hager, Kristi Kline, who is June Jones for teaching, by the way.
we ran all the way across the street to the green room and came back. Thank you guys so much. Hope you had as much fun as we have tonight. A little Church of Rock and Roll. I did bring now Church of Rock and Roll that we played at the beginning is the most recent Bad Examples single we released. And the art's so cool I made these poster versions of it. So I've got these Church of Rock and Roll poster over there. And Not Dead, Bad is Beautiful vinyl. I brought some Staycation t-shirts. So see me over there when we get done and we'll go hang out and we'll merchify. I'm gonna die someday, and when I go, I'm gonna release some songs, some bones, and a pocket full of change, and I might not say goodbye. And if I leave home on that midnight train, just think of me and smile. I was born an ordinary boy. I lived one man's life. I hope I die an ordinary death. Right? Long time from now, I'm gonna leave some songs, some bones, and a pocket full of change, and I might not say goodbye. And if I leave home on that midnight train, just think of me and smile. And I love you with all my heart, the good parts and the bad. And if I hurt you more often than not, it was the best love that I had. I've been looking for the reasons right. This whole world keeps spinning round, and I know nothing more than I knew before. But at least I'm still rummaging around. I'm gonna die someday, and when I go, I'm gonna leave some songs, some bones, and a pocket full of change, and I might not say goodbye. And if I leave home on that midnight train, just think of me and smile. Summer's fading, summer days are gone. Some of my summer friends still will live on, and some will fade away, no matter what they say. Some will help us celebrate another beautiful day, another beautiful day. Sitting in the sun on a lazy afternoon, one of those easy days that passes too soon. That trouble's coming, but it still seems far away. For now, let's celebrate a beautiful day, another beautiful day, another beautiful day. Let the music play. Play the drums now, play the guitar. Let's all sing the songs that keep us home. Help me out now. Na 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 na. Another beautiful day, another beautiful day, another beautiful day. Let the music play, let the music play. Summer's fading, summer days are gone, but let's all sing the songs that will carry us home. Here we go. Na 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 na. Keep it down, audience, louder. One more time, louder. Here we go. Na 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 na. Audience and string quartet. 2, 3, 4.